back at it.
You know, as much as I enjoyed Ruby's and Doctor's relationship in the first season, Millie Gibson and Ncuti Gatwa had amazing chemistry. That being said, there wasn't really much conflict between the two. Ruby felt like a giddy schoolgirl that was just happy to be there.
Oh my, Bridgerton!
Which was great because she really matches the Doctor's energy. But what made companions great in the past, at least in my opinion, is when they would challenge the Doctor, which made them feel like they were on equal terms with one another.
Alright, you staying?
Till you talk to me properly, yes.
Oh no, stop it.
Listen, I don't know what sort of kids you've been flying around with in outer space, but you're not telling me to shut up.
That was me respecting you.
Oh my god, really? Was it? Yeah, well, respected is not how I feel.
I think the only conflict between Ruby and the Doctor was here.
Ruby, I forbid this.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And the only episode I feel like Ruby was really able to shine on her own was, ironically, was the episode when the Doctor wasn't even in it. Heck, even Rose would butt heads with the Doctor, and they were in love with one another. So it's nice that our newest companion, Belinda, isn't afraid to snap back at the Doctor.
There's always a doctor standing back while the nurses do all the hard work.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
She definitely has Martha Jones vibes. You know, minus the fantasizing over the Doctor. She also feels a lot more mature than Ruby did. And it probably helps to have Varada Sethu is a lot older than Millie Gibson. And if we're going to have a more upbeat Doctor, it probably helps to have a more stern companion in contrast. And I'm sure Belinda will soon begin to trust the Doctor as well, which will be a lot more satisfying than how Ruby and the Doctor's relationship ended, which was pretty much the same as how it started. There wasn't much ebb and flow when it came to the Doctor's and Ruby's relationship. It was pretty much a straight line because the first season was focusing so much on the mystery of Ruby, and that turned out wasn't really much of a mystery.
A next of kin.
Who is the next of kin?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
I feel like I'm mostly just talking shit about Ruby. I promise I did like her character. In fact, one thing I did really like was the show remembering that the companions should have a family. I always find it weird that when the companions join the Doctor, that their life pretty much becomes tethered to the Doctor with nothing grounding them to their old life. Sometimes they will introduce their character's family and immediately forget about them. And I love that Belinda doesn't even want to travel with the Doctor.
Now get me home. 24th of May 2025. My shift starts at 7:30 a.m.
She got a 9 to 5, okay? She has bills to pay, and I respect that. This is also the moment in the episode where Belinda also snaps back at the Doctor.
Is that what you said to Sasha? She trusted you, and she died. You tested my DNA without even asking my permission.
It's funny because I didn't even clock that the Doctor always secretly scans his companions without their permissions. Because there's always been some kind of mystery behind most of the companions, and Belinda is no different. And she says no. She says no to the Doctor, no to the mystery, and no to a venture. Belinda immediately recognizes that the Doctor is someone who is dangerous, who gets people killed. And she says, no, I want to go home. And I love Ncuti Gatwa's reaction to that. Like, there's a sense of anger, but also like a realization like, oh yeah, I do kind of do this a lot. Like, Ncuti Gatwa is an amazing actor. But of course, the universe has different plans for the Doctor and Belinda, and their destinies are tied together.
Something is stopping us. Something is bouncing us off planet Earth on the day that we left. But why?
Doctor, I told you, get me home.
This might be the long way round, Miss Belinda Chandra. Hold on tight, because this is going to be quite a ride.
I'm really looking forward to see how Belinda's story plays out and how her relationship with the Doctor unfolds. As far as the episode goes, I thought it was just alright. Originally, I was going to make this review on the episode itself, but I kind of wanted to save my full thoughts for a potential future video. Visually, I thought the episode looked great. I really liked all the designs that were going on in this episode. If there's one thing I could say about this new era is that visually, all the episodes have looked really great. Except for maybe Space Babies, but that was mostly because of the babies themselves looked super uncanny. But I would love to know what your guys' thought on this episode and Belinda was. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're interested in me reviewing any future episodes of Doctor Who, consider subscribing. And if you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts on Doctor Who, check out my other video on Doctor Who right here, where I talk about the first 2 episodes of the last season. And if there's any interest, I'll continue doing this. Once again, this is Infinite Repeat. I've been Nate. Stay up. Ruby felt like a giddy squirrel. That's a hard thing to say. Ruby felt like a giddy squirrel. Yeah, I got this. Ruby felt like a giddy squirrel girl. Ruby felt like a giddy squirrel. Ruby felt like a giddy squirrel.